Hello everyone, welcome back to another KSP AI video. Since that last video about ChatGPT creating a fighter jet did really well, let's see if Google's own BARD AI can defeat ChatGPT in this designing challenge. So I gave it the exact same prompts that I gave ChatGPT, which if you want a more detailed process on this, you can check out the video right here. I'll put a card up on screen. And yeah, it gave me a length of 60 feet, a width of 25 feet, a wingspan of 35 feet, and a height of 15 feet. Those are some pretty high dimensions, and I ended up basically not meeting them to make this not as wobbly as it would be if I did match these dimensions. Yeah, if it was this size, it would carry a significant amount of weapons, but yeah, and it said 3-piece fuselage, and it gave me the 1-piece fuselage. They said that the F-15, F-14, and F-16 have 1-piece fuel tanks, which is not true, except the F-16. And they said that the MiG-21, Mirage 3, and J-7s have triple fuselages, which is incredibly confusing, but I'm just going to take the F-14 and F-15 as an example, so we're going to do a tri-fuselage jet. And I asked it what kind of wings. It said swept wings first, so I'm going to go with that. And it said 1 vertical stabilizer or 2. It gave me single vertical stabilizer first instead of twin, so I decided to go with 1 because I hate myself and I want to go through the entire process of painfully trying to make sure that the crafts don't flip over because they don't have enough yaw control and you know the pain from that last video. And it said names, Kestrel, we'll go with that. Bit more conventional naming convention compared to the Star Force that we did last video. Okay, so here we are on the runway with my fruit of my labors. This is the AI to Kestrel, and yeah, I'm kind of happy with how this came out. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's also not the best thing I've ever built. I mean, the best thing I've ever built would probably be my best fighter, but the point is, yeah, all the fighters that AI's designed seem to have this, like, super long, and the wing shape with stuff like that. I basically took the same answers as ChatGPT and BARD gave me for the countermeasures and missile placement. I mean, that's just simple stuff. But yeah, it flies incredibly well. I mean, it's not the most maneuverable thing in the world, but it can't go super maneuverable. I think it might actually be able to go super maneuverable if the circumstances were correct. And here I am just trying to destroy the KSC with Vulcans. What was I thinking? But yeah, we're going to see how this thing flies when all its missiles are gone. And yeah, I flipped it out. I guess it can go super maneuverable a little bit, but not fully. Kind of. Apparently I like firing missiles into buildings. But yeah, I would say that this would be a more competitive fighter than the AI-1 Star Force because, hey, I mean, at least this thing doesn't flip out, unlike the Star Force did in the last video, which, yeah, the link is in the description, and I put a card to that video earlier in this video, so if you for some reason just skip the front bit, just go back and rewatch that. And yeah, this is a capable fighter, and I want to see how the AI gets on with it. I did put a tune on this, though I didn't have much time to do like a perfect tune. It's still in the works, but I think this is still a competitive fighter. And yeah, this is quite interesting. I turned on guard mode to see if it would actually flip out, but it didn't. Okay, so we're going to start the competition for the AI-2 Kestrels and the AI-1 Star Forces, and I'm pretty sure who's going to win. I mean, I literally have to turn on infinite fuel just to make sure the Star Forces don't flip out of control. If you want to see the pain that I went through trying to fix this, you could just look at the video that I made on it, which really it did very well, but yeah. And maybe next video we'll take a look at how these fare against my actual design fighters. And if you want to see what those are, there's a video to my latest video besides this video right here, card up on screen, which nobody watched. So it would mean a lot if you actually went and watched it, because that video did absolutely horrible. And yeah, showing a little bit of instability. This is what I was talking about. Why does the AI keep telling us to do single vertical stabilizers? They just don't work. They're not meant for this. No. So yeah, I was kind of wondering why it did that. And yeah, see, this is what I meant by when the Star Forces flip out. They flip out pretty bad. So I have to turn on infinite propellant and electricity so that this thing can actually have the SAS power to correct itself and the fuel to correct itself. Because without that, this just would not work. And yeah, we're close to competition distance. And the Star Force is not showing that bit of instability. Oh, never mind. The Kestrels are doing perfectly fine. And yeah, but that one Star Force is not having a good day. Alright, so we're on 17 kilometers. So I was like, wait, we're on 70 kilometers. Why is this not started yet? And I'll show you when I realize that this has gone way too far, because that's like, what, 17 kilometers away is the max. So I was like, oh wait, no, start competition now. Yeah, getting their MRAMs away first. Quite the usual, 2 missiles a target. The Star Forces will kept a little bit on the back foot because they are only set up for 1 missile per target with the MRAMs. So yeah. And now everyone's going to have to dive low to dodge the first barrage of missiles. The Star Forces have a bit of a problem dodging missiles, because if they flip out of control while they're trying to dodge missiles, they will be hit because they'll be going way too slow. Yeah, see, if this happens, it's basically a sitting duck. If it happens for way too long, it will be destroyed. And yep, see, that exact one that we just switched to is gone. So already the Kestrels are on the front foot here, while the Star Forces are going to have to put up quite a bit of a fight to beat a 2v3, but it's still anyone's game. It's been a day since I've actually recorded this, so I forgot what happens in this battle. But yeah, goes for a few more MRAMs. Switches to the Sidewinders, which is interesting. Still not locking on, probably some kind of range limitation. But yeah, it's still showing a bit of instability. Having a hard time lining up a lock on these, so yeah. This is what I mean by AI is not that good at designing fighter jets. It wasn't designed to, and yeah, when you really ask it, it does pretty poorly. And oh look, another Star Force has 51 parts damage from an AIM-9. Pause this for a second. I switched to the dogfight cam, because I think this is quite funny how it's just like flipping out while it's on a serious dogfight cam. While oh look, the other Kestrel is been damaged. Way more damaged by an AIM-9, AIM-120s. Oh, well, that's not coming back into the fight anytime soon, so yeah, and apparently another Kestrel has been taken out. Yeah, you can hear those distant explosions, but it's pretty much a 2v1. Kestrel still lining up the final kill shot. Yeah, a little bit unstable. The dogfight cam has decided to switch to the other Star Force, which has been should be completely wiped out, but oh, this is the last one left on the vessel switcher. The other one has been destroyed. So apparently the damaged one outlived the survived one, but yep, the Star Forces won. Or not the Star Forces, the Kestrels won, which is quite interesting. So yeah, this is what happens when you ask AI to design a fighter jet. I'm planning to ask Bing's AI next time to create another fighter jet, and then we could do like a little tournament thing. Let me know in the comment section if you would like that. And remember to like and subscribe and ring that notification bell to be notified when I upload more videos, because apparently YouTubers are supposed to say that at the end of videos. Anyways, I have been Andrew the Astronaut. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.